Station 10 was bought as a house and was temporarily put in place to be able to immediately get service up in that area.
So a 4-bedroom home converted to a fire station has served North Cape Coral for more than a decade. But now, after Hurricane Ian, the plan is to build a brand new, larger and safer station. Meteorologist Andrew Shipley live now from Cape Coral Fire Station 10. It is such a unique firehouse, Andrew, and now we're getting a look at why they really need to rebuild, they say.
Yeah, take a look that's behind me. This looks like a residential home. It's got a big garage, but what typically sits in that garage, well, it's a fire engine. Well, this was supposed to be a temporary fire department before a more permanent one was built, but then the 2008 financial crisis hit, and, well, they never moved ever since. But now, since Hurricane Ian, that is potentially going to change. I spoke to Cape Coral Fire Chief Ryan Lamb about this new potential fire station. Coral Fire Station 10, the place that houses the people who help us in need, is now needing a little help of itself after Hurricane Ian.
We thought it was one of our safer stations because it's high and dry.
But the station wasn't always a firehouse. It's a converted single-family home not built to standards most fire departments are used to. And like many of our homes after Ian, Station 10 had significant roof damage, water damage, and more, forcing the firefighters to relocate. Now back for a complete rebuild, but a little down the road to make sure it's ready for the next weather event.
What we've recognized now, even before Ian, was the need for a fallback place for the fire department. So when we have fire stations that are in some of those evacuation zones, where do we take our personnel and also our fire trucks?
The Cape Coral Fire Department hopes to move the future Station 10 about 1.5 miles down the road to what's now this open field in the next 2 years. This station would continue to be the only one in Cape Coral not in a special flood hazard zone, a lesson learned needed after Hurricane Ian.
Station 1, our downtown station, had water very close to beginning to inundate that building, and so that was one of our concerns. We've seen other fire departments from Hurricane Ian that had stations that received significant damage from storm surge and actually lost trucks based off of that.
Chief Lamb says the newly planned Station 10 will be bigger to house more city equipment and even a safe room that could operate as a satellite emergency operations center if needed.
As we've learned during Hurricane Ian, that things will fail, and then you need to have a secondary plan, even a third plan.
And as for now, Chief Lamb tells me that it's all up to the budget process. They have been given $1 million by Cape City Council to start the design process. Now, they're also working with FEMA and the state to help gather the rest of the funds needed to build this new potential fire station. Now, in the meantime, though, it could take some time. If all goes to plan, this new station would be about 2 years away from being fully constructed. In Cape Coral, meteorologist Andrew Shipley, Fox 4.